Hello YouTube. Well, it's time for an oil painting on a tiny canvas that measures 5 by 5 inches. So it's a quadrant and it's filmed from top down, so it doesn't look like a quadrant, but it is. I coated it with black gesso, and that's like an acrylic medium. So when that dried up, I am applying oil on top of it, and I really like the approach with using a spatula to get a bunch of texture, and it's just super fun. It's just really fun. So I work with this triangle spatula because it's got like more than an inch in width, so on a tiny canvas like this it's just perfect. Plus it got this pointy tip, so you can like really scrape a line if you want to. And I'm working with some sort of an abstraction, and I just am testing out. I've seen a lot of artists just plunging in a dab of red, you know, just like it was some sort of a last minute spontaneous idea. So I wanted to try the same and then just plunge in a color red. Here I'm using just regular Scotch office desk tape to get a line that's kind of straight, and I'm using it on top of oil, and it doesn't seem to you know, mess up. Of course it's going to mess up what you painted underneath it when you peel it off, but I just kind of like having a straight horizon line for this piece that I'm doing here. So it's the first time that I'm using Scotch tape for that kind of thing, and it won't be the last time. I think it was pretty easy, and I didn't mind refreshing up the background because it's just a cluster of color. I'm trying to scrape in a sun. So okay, maybe I shouldn't, you know, with abstract art you should never really reveal what you're painting, right? It should be up to the viewer. But okay, I'm just gonna reveal a bunch, otherwise I'll just sit here and talk about the weather. Well, I'm scraping in an abstraction of a sun with the pointy tip of this spatula. And then I want to make like this factory scene, because this abstraction is about institutional, you know, like how we live our life mostly in our most creative and awake hours inside buildings, whether it's institutions of schools, kindergarten, work, also factories, you know. Like we drag our youngsters into these buildings away from the bright sunlight. So that's actually why I'm painting these buildings. And then for me, water is equivalent to feelings. So instead of making a brown earth ground that these factories are standing on, I choose to use the tone blue because I wanted to put some feelings into the earth. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. So don't ever ask me to interpret my paintings again, right? Because you're just gonna spit out your coffee thinking like, unsubscribe, she is a mad woman. But a lot of things go through my mind when I paint. It's I always have an idea, and I also have like a motivation for why I'm doing the things that I do. And here, whoop, you can see I ripped off the tape, and don't you just love that crisp line, like just straight? There's something really nice in abstractions when line work appear and they are like super crisp. I think it's likable. So I gave myself an underpainting of white before I painted in the stars, because it's just nice. But thank you for watching. I think it's finished now. Bye bye. Oh my, I totally cut myself off. But here is the finished tiny painting. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you an awesome day. Bye bye.